you're in for a treat. You never heard of this before. Are you gonna prepare?
Yeah, I'm going to prepare so we can start, because the timing of this game is kind of weird. It starts with a 5 to go countdown while it is in the game. So
we need everyone to count down from 5.
Okay, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So basically in this game that you're going to see now is weird multi-track drifting with a train. So multi-track drifting in Densha DD Lightning Stage gives you about 10% more speed, or like 10 kilometers per hour. So we're trying to use that as much as possible. So the first opponent that we're going to see is Keisuke Takahashi, and it's the brother of Ryosuke Takahashi. And it's the final boss, so they're brothers, and you will figure out of all these characters later in the game. But for now we try to multi-track drift and go as fast as we can. We're going to explain now what the card colors do, and explain it a bit.
So you sometimes see the card colors like changing whenever we're going into corners. So right now our first card is blue, which means that we're in the multi-track drift state. The green ones mean everything's okay. If they're yellow, it's like slowly derailing, and the red ones is completely derailed. What you don't want to happen is the very first card to be derailed, because that can easily lead to a so-called self-propelled impossibility, which means you're out and you have to restart. And the tracks are pretty long. It's like you don't necessarily want to mess up, because
if you mess up in like the last corner, you lose easily 5 minutes and have to do the whole stage again. So you don't want to have that happen. So we're going to do the first trick in this station. You just bump into your opponent and use the station to bump up, and you save 0.5 seconds with that, so it doesn't really matter. But if you derail, you easily lose 10 seconds, so you don't want to have that.
Yeah, I played it safe because I accidentally went on the brakes. So a bit of the lore in regards to these games. There are currently a total of 4 games. Densha DD Lightning Stage, which is this one. This is the first one, was released around 2010 if I'm not mistaken. There's Densha DD Burning Stage, that's the second one. Climax Stage is the third, and Rising Stage is the fourth. There's a fifth one in development called Shining Stage, and all of these are based on a manga series which is still ongoing, and they are a parody of Initial D, if you didn't already figure that out. I mean, some people might not know it, so yeah. So basically, right now we're just to the right of not Ryosuke, Keisuke. It's been a while with the names.
I mean, I can show you how easy it is to play this game if you begin with this game. You just hold A. That's all you do. There are, of course, some speed threats that are kind of hard and finicky to do. So the funny thing about the first and second stage is you're a beginner in this game. You basically hold A. It doesn't matter if you derail or not. You win anyways. I don't know why he programmed it like that, but yeah. If you get off, if you let off acceleration when you enter this station, you normally derail. But if you just let off acceleration, you don't derail. So that saves a bit of time, I guess. So now we're coming to go for the first future trick, and it's kind of hard to do. So we try to focus to get it right. It's coming up like right now. Yeah, I got it. You just bump into your opponent 3 times, and with that you get in front of him, which is normally not possible. And then you just go into him and multi-track through him, and this gives you a speed boost, and so you go over 160 kilometers per hour. And sadly, Lordmau5
self-propelled.
And he has to redo the whole stage, sadly, so that's really bad.
The race is not over yet.
No, they're like... Every stage has a few points where you can self-propel impossibly, which loses a lot of minutes. So, we haven't explained, if you actually accelerate with the train, your speed is locked to 160 kilometers per hour. But if you let off acceleration and use these glitches, you can actually go over 160 kilometers per hour. And we have one special stage, it's the Winter stage, which is our incentive. And you can go over 300 kilometers per hour, which is really fast in this game. And next up is a famous stage or a famous meme coming up, and you will see what we think about it. So if you think about multi-track drift, you will see it right now what will happen. And maybe the crowd will sing to it. Maybe.
Hopefully. I can't hear it because I'm...
Yeah. So yeah, normally the cutscene is not that long and it doesn't say European Speedrunner Assembly, but we modified some files and yeah, we had some fun with it. It actually loses 10 seconds because of that. So, and yeah, typical glitches in this game. Stage is cleared for some reason, but it's disappeared. So the next opponent coming up is Nakazato, and in cutscenes, your train, or the opponent train that is coming up right now, because I'm trying to do a glitch where I get a speed boost while being in a cutscene, which is normally not possible. And I'm just trying to cheese it when I just emergency brake here and get a lot of speed, as you can see. This is roughly 220 kilometers per hour right now.
That's not
if I
the
get
highest.
it. Oh yeah, I got it. This
Second
saves like
nice.
I think 15 seconds overall, because we're now that fast that we're in front of Nakazato, which is also not possible. It's scripted not to be in front of him. But with this glitch, we can get in front of him, and we will lose him fairly quickly. And because this stage is different from the first stage, we have to defeat Nakazato via a cutscene. And this is 2 minutes faster than just normally beating him with this trick. So we of course want that cutscene, and we have to slow down and wait for him. I mean, waiting in a speedrun is, I don't know.
Suboptimal. At best.
Suboptimal, yeah. But even though we have to save, or like going slower, we save 10 seconds. And if you just hold acceleration, you just derail and still go 200 kilometers per hour for some reason. So, physics, I guess.
I don't know if we actually tried, or like if we had it happen to us, that we had a self-propelled or a derail in general. I don't think that happened there yet.
No, that... I don't know. I've never seen it.
Doesn't mean it can't happen.
So here's some multi-track drifting for you guys.
Speaking of multi-track drifting, would this be a good time for some donations?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright, we have a $25 from an anonymous without comment, a $10 donation from anonymous without comment, and a $25 donation from anonymous saying multi-track drifting? Question mark? And I would also like to remind you guys that the donation incentive for this game, showing off the Bunta stage, is at $150 out of 300.
Yeah, it's definitely worth donating for that incentive because it's ridiculously. So as you can see, I'm like locking at 120 kilometers per hour right now because I'm waiting that Nakazato is going to catch up. So at a specific point, I can accelerate again and go full speed, because then the perfect timing is where I have to activate 2 cutscenes to actually trigger these cutscenes. It's a perfect like a second ahead, and then I can trigger the cutscene, so it's optimal timing. Look, if everyone is going crazy. If I don't brake here, I derail. For some reason, as I stated in that station, the stage before, if you let off acceleration, you still derail for some reason. I don't know why. It's just weird. So he caught up. Here's the trigger for the cutscene. He has to be in front there to trigger the cutscene. And he's kinda mad that we're so close, because he has a better engine. I mean, he has a car engine in his train. I don't know how that works, but we will see what will happen if you go too fast with the car engine in this train. And it will happen right here. So he's like, Nani, how can he still catch up? And then he's like, okay, I somewhat have to win. I go full potential and just activate my turbo, but a car engine in a train doesn't work that well, so yeah, he's going to blow up his engine and loses that way. Yeah, you can just exit in that scene.
So we already showed off the trick in Kaisuke, so I didn't need to do it. You need to do it to unlock a special stage, which is this one, which you didn't unlock either, for whatever reason, before.
No, you
I
have to
think.
trigger 2 cutscenes to unlock that.
Also, it was a second cutscene,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so saves a bit of time for me. I'm still in there.
So we're going to start with a Shingo right now, and we're going to use a funny trick, and this is the stage where we normally thought this is the fastest one, but we figured out that Bunter's actually faster. So you just go into his lane, he is going to bump you and be inside your train for some reason, and this gives you a massive speed boost. The lore behind this stage is that you are in a what is it called? Gun tape deathmatch
Gum tape
race?
deathmatch,
Yeah,
yes.
there we go. You're just you're taped to your wheel. You can't like do turns and stuff properly. So this game also has this. Normally it's right next to you, and each corner that you see the red cards on top, you would derail there the whole time. But because we are in front of him, which is also normally not possible, just because of the speed glitch, we can just multi-track drift, and if you multi-track drift, your stability is close to 100%. In the Bunter stage you can still derail, but not in this stage, and so you can gain a lot of speed and be in front of him. And yeah, flying trains are also cool.
So every other game except this one, or every one that came after, actually makes the train that go over these make a kickflip, which is quite cool.
It's quite cool. So, in a few turns, yeah, if you're going too fast, multiple cutscenes play at once, so it looks kind of broken. And now there's a 90 degrees turn coming up, and I got it.
Nice, first try.
While you're being in the 90 degrees turn, you just multi-track drift to the right and you maintain all your speed. Normally, you would derail or just fly away for some reason, because you're too fast. I mean, don't try this at home, but if you go over 220 kilometers per hour and you try to do a 90 degrees turn with your car, I think it does not work well.
I think we need some testing there, but don't do it at home.
Yeah, don't do it. It's bad. So, I'm basically just doing nothing right now. I'm just waiting. Because if you multi-track drift, your stability is 100%, and I don't have to do anything, just then multi-track drifting. There was this track split. If I don't multi-track drift to the right and be stable again, I would rip my train apart and it would lose because of that. So, upcoming next is a tunnel, and you can skip cutscenes if your trains are derailing or jumping. So I'm trying to attempt that. It's kinda hard, but it looks cool though. There we go. I got the bumping trains, and there was a cutscene that I know skipped. And now we can enjoy super fast 240 kilometers per hour turns, I guess. So now we know why the Japanese trains are always on time, I guess. So,
like German trains.
Yeah. If you know Initial D, then you probably know Shingo there as well. And at the end, he's actually trying to crash you into the guardrails, but he misses you. And he's actually trying it here in this game as well, just with a train. So he actually tries to attempt to hit you. And yeah, I guess that doesn't work, so he flies away. See you later, Shingo!
So yeah, once again, he showed the cutscene. Actually, you can just exit here because it's finished. If you exited earlier, you will actually remain in the slow motion state, and it will go over to Shingo's stage or any other stage. And well, it's not very effective to do the full track with 20% speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Or less.
So now we're in Ryosuke, the last stage of this game. And this is the brother of Kaisuke, and he is a type of enemy that analyzes his opponent, and he has like the perfect tricks to like try to win against you. and there's one cutscene, or like you have to emergency brake at a specific station. So he's like it interrupts his calculations, and then he's like, why would he brake there? Because what happens to Takumi there? Do you want to explain it?
It's been a while since I watched initially. What was it again?
So yeah, he's calculating it, and Takumi is kind of nervous because I think Bunter changed something at the car, I don't know. But then he's kind of nervous, so that does make sense. You have to emergency brake, and then it conflicts with his calculations. And this causes to win this race. But we're not going to do that. That's slow.
Yeah.
So we just go into him, I guess, and lose some cards. Optimally, to gain a little bit speed. And the song is great.
Speaking of Bunta stage, is there time for a couple more donations?
Sure, go ahead.
We have a $20 anonymous donation saying the Bunta stage, and a $5 donation from Konazumi saying Nani? The 2000 disappeared? Mazaka? Greetings from California. The Urban is no match for the Hankyu 2000. Can someone explain to me how to RB26 swap a train?
Okay. So, I accidentally messed this glitch up, but there is a backup according to Jugachi. I don't know if he lied to me to win the race, but... So Shingo is supposed to come up again and apparently go through all my cards. Okay, he's still bumping the first one. That's what I wanted.
You can see here that I am now timing the speed glitch. I just go into him and the multi-track drift. And this loses all my cards, expect one, so my cards are just going, I don't know, light speed somewhere else.
Same!
Oh, you're showing it off as well! Cool.
By accident!
Good job.
Hi, card.
So yeah, we only have one card. The most important card in this game is the first one. So if you lose that, it's game over, but you can lose the other cards. For now, Ryosuke is behind me. I have to brake here. Just wait to catch that he catches me up. He needs to speed boost me once again, otherwise he would overtake me because you did not brake in the emergency. You didn't emergency brake in that one station. Where is he? There we go. He gains a lot of speed and overtakes you if you play this casually. Oh, you want to do? Yeah, I'm kind of busy, but we can do it. Let's go.
Since I've got nothing to do right now.
Yeah, we got nothing to do. I don't have to do anything as well right now. So just waiting.
This is where it's supposed to be super slow down.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, super nice drift around the corner. Now we're going fast again.
Oh, you can see him. He is actually trying to catch me up, but I don't think it works. Otherwise, perfect opportunity. Always be in front of your opponent. If you can just bump you all the time, you automatically win. So just go for that.
Who would think about winning whilst being in front? It's like,
I don't know.
The soundtrack in this game is just phenomenal.
It's awesome. I just do this for a while.
Waiting.
I've listened to this song too many times.
Yes.
And normally we sing it during the marathon but it is a race right now. It's kind of weird for him to actually sing with me, so we just dropped it.
I can't hear the song. No.
Don't.
During a race it's a bit more difficult, but a single run whilst being on the couch or something, it's way easier.
No, I'm switching lanes because there's a split coming up. And hopefully everything works and we are still in front of him, which would be optimal. There we go. I could just multi-track drift for a while for some reason, you know. Why not? And, oh, time for me.
You're early, I'm late. German trains.
Yeah, German train, sorry. I was Japanese style.
So yeah, it's just the same stage that you already saw, basically. But I probably won't go for the trick, which it doesn't really save that much compared to like 20 seconds-ish.
Yeah, it's 20 second-ish.
So we can actually show you what he meant by the miscalculation of Ryosuke.
Yeah, we're going to show that off. Oh, you're actually in Ryosuke already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Told you I caught up. But you didn't fuck up, so...
Oh! Banned.
I also don't have any train sounds. That's another thing that can happen every now and then, that you're like holding acceleration and it's just the grinding of the trail tracks. It's like...
Why trains? E-trains. Densha DD actually means electric train.
Yes, but there are still tracks there.
Who cares?
That
They're electric as well.
Yeah. Okay. Hover train.
Hover train.
Damn it. Okay. Just breaking in every possible corner.
Yeah, what I didn't explain where Lordmau5 is right now. Normally you multi-track there to gain speed, but if you multi-track there, this cutscene appears and this loses time, so we don't multi-track there.
Yeah, basically Takumi, the main character, which we didn't talk about at all. It's basically saying, oh, my multi-track isn't working on him, what is happening? Or I think he's saying, my multi-track isn't working, I can't get any speed due to the changes on his car.
We have a fan English translation that we worked on, but it's only for the any percent category and we forgot it at home. We wanted to show it off, but yeah. I mean, if people can read Japanese, they understand, of course, but here's
yeah,
the,
so
here's
this is the station where you need to do an emergency brake. So he's like, yeah, thank you, Ryosuke, please. Just okay.
That's still fine. You have to emergency brake and then he's ripping his calculation off and he's supposed to be in front of you there, so it doesn't really matter.
So if there are any more donations, feel free to
go ahead.
Go for them. So tempted to sing, but won't do it alone.
I feel you. I'm honestly just waiting for train puns during the donations.
Well, my round is already a train wreck, so...
Yeah, it's true.
Unfortunately, we don't have any more train puns in the donations. We do have a $10 anonymous donation though, saying, nice to see a speedrun event in Europe. Finally, we get the best runs at good times. And I'm not sure when you guys have the cutoff for the donation bit war, but the donation goal. But right now it's not met. We're still missing $125.
Go ahead. We have like 1 minute left, so go ahead.
So yeah, if someone wanna snipe that $125, you better do it right now.
Still make it in the SO. If I don't mess up.
You can do it.
I really hope my second one won't be this bad. Marathon luck. Never happened before, typical. Except this has happened before.
Everything had happened. Densha is brutal.
At least the game didn't crash.
This didn't happen.
Yes. The game is very prone to crashing, so we're very lucky that it didn't do that. Oh, okay, good. Just slow down to 100. Thanks, Ken.
Go, 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 go.
Can't go faster. That's the max speed I can do. But yeah, this is what we already mentioned in the beginning. It's basically once you mess one trick up or one stage, since they're so long, you're just automatically behind.
I mean, this game is pretty okay with the length of the stages. If you imagine the later games where stages go like 40 minutes, and if you mess up once, you lose 40 minutes of game time. That's ridiculous.
Okay, this is basically the part where it's like, they're going way too fast. They need to brake. And then we're just doing the outside drift. And Rios is like, Nani?
Alright, just to interrupt, and I have really good news. You get to show off the Bunta stage.
Nice. I'll let Jugachi show it off because it seems I'm... Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to prepare for that.
Yeah, plus you have the time for it. So yeah, that's time for me.
Good
Yeah.
job, man.
Yes! Sub-estimate!
You're still on time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Some Japanese for you. I think it's like health warning or I don't know. So, we're going to show off the Bunter stage, which is ridiculous. You will see. Okay, I have everything unlocked. Yeah, here all the stages. I think it's 8.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Also,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, I'm just gonna read the donation from the guy that sniped
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Okay,
Go ahead.
before we do it, because...
It's $130 from Popeter45. Let there be trains.
Thanks for the donation. So,
that guy.
other than other stages, we can actually select what kind of train we can play. And the fastest one is Nakazato. And we're going to show off why, and maybe Lordmau5 can explain while I do it. If you
So... Wait,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, basically, we're just using the same trick again. And getting boosted by the opponents. Also, right now we're still behind him, but he's going up front of him. Now he can't really get in front of him because...
Quick thing, listen to the song.
Yeah, it's very important that there's the song right now. So he's waiting for him to catch up a bit. He's in front of him. Now gets bumped, hopefully. Yeah. So if you thought that 220 kilometers an hour was fast,
Yeah, you're kind of wrong.
faster.
It gets faster. No worries. Everything works fine. Bunter, where are you? What? What is this train doing? I've never had that happen before. Bye. It's trying to search something, I guess. I have to redo it. Bunter disappeared. I think I...
Oh, through the... Oh, my-
yeah. That never happened.
that actually never happened. Can't take that off our list.
I think he got bugged and then I pushed him under this... under the rails or something. I don't know.
You buried him under the rails.
So, let's do it again.
It's more good music that you're gonna be able to listen
Yeah,
to.
it's beautiful music.
I can't listen to it on the headphones though, so...
So yeah, other than Bunter, he's actually rubber banding.
Yes.
That's the only reason why we can go so fast. But he can't catch up at some point because we're still too fast, even though he's rubber banding, so... Let's see if we can do it now.
That looks
Where's
good.
Where's he? There we
There you
go.
go.
See, we just go a bit faster. So, fun thing is, if you go into turns and you brake, you don't derail. But yeah, that works now.
Okay. Got the glitch set up properly.
Yes, let's go. Yeah, 270 kilometers per hour. No problem.
280. That's not even the fastest.
No, that's not the fastest.
There's way more.
Good song, by the way. Love it. Try to get bumped. There we go. We just have to brake a lot because there are a lot of turns.
300.
Okay, we reached 300. That's already great. Just braking here, so...
Thankfully, Bunta is just pushing you through
Yeah.
as fast as possible.
I have to brake in these turns, otherwise there are cutscenes. And you don't want to see cutscenes. Other than that, that's the normal cutscene.
Yeah, so this...
That's fine.
Okay. So, this is once again the cutscene we saw before. He is apparently just like, yeah, he's catching up so much, I need to go fast again. And he triggers that, and well, the corners are a bit faster as well.
So yeah, 320 kilometers per hour. Pretty normal.
I have one more donation from Anonymous, spending $25 to say, go, 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 go!
Nakazatos go as well! And now Bunter is activating his super speed, so
Somewhere in
I
Timbuktu.
don't know.
So what you're supposed to do here is, while C is in front of you, you're supposed to multi-track drift on his lane, and like after this part here, you're supposed to multi-track behind him to get more speed, then go back on your lane, and then immediately in front of him again, because you have a massive speed boost. Did you really?
No, I did
Okay.
not.
Okay.
He pushed
good.
me to the goal, I'm
Good.
fine.
Yeah, that was.
And yeah, train sandwich. Yeah, welcome to Densha DD, I guess. Thanks for watching.
So I guess final words. Thanks to everyone involved in this game, mainly Janushi. He was very kind in regards to helping out with us modding the game, and mainly because we needed to get access to some files to translate them as well. Big shoutouts to the Speedstars Discord, on which we have a Densha DD channel, so anyone that's interested in it can go to the speedrun.com page for Densha DD Lightning Stage, join the Discord. We're happy to help out with anything. Big shoutouts to Max JP, I think it was Max JP, for making the manga series.
Yes.
And everyone involved in the music, especially Odyssey, T Stebbins, Ken Blast, which is all the same person, but for mainly the last song, and the other people for the other songs. Really good soundtrack.
Yes. And it's pretty easy now to buy the game, so
Yeah.
normally you have to go to a Japanese site, be Japanese citizens and stuff. Usually published it after another marathon to all the English and international people, so feel free to pick it up. It's pretty easy to speedrun, so learn it, train drift. There we go. See ya!